Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, we're going to be going over some of the most interesting things, some hidden details, and secret features of the three unreleased cars, that being the Infernus Classic, the Turismo Classic, and then the sports car, the Hijak Ruston, that are set to be released into Grand Theft Auto Online, hopefully soon, probably within the next couple of weeks. So let's not waste any more time, let's jump straight into this. The first vehicle we're going to be looking at today is the Infernus. Now, this car is absolutely beautiful. I love the look of it. Was I hoping for the Vice City style Infernus? Yes, but the 90s style Diablo is still fantastic. And one of the best features about this is the pop-up headlights. So it has lights on the bumper of the car that'll work no matter what. However, when you turn on the lights, or if it becomes nighttime, you'll actually notice that this vehicle has pop-up headlights, which is a rare feature. I'm not sure how many other vehicles in the game have it. I know the Tropos Rally has it from Cunning Stunts. I'm not entirely too sure what other vehicles do. There's other style of cars like the Dukes that have lights that like flip on and off, but it's pretty rare when you see a vehicle with pop-up headlights like this. So that, in my opinion, is one of the best features of the Infernus. Another amazing feature of the Infernus is the Scissor Doors. I think these are incredible, very similar to the ones on the modern version that we have in the game right now, just the regular Infernus. But I still think that was so awesome. It's such an amazing car. These Scissor Doors are so cool. They are great for taking Snapmatic photos, and it's obviously just a rarity because they're way less common than the normal style vehicle doors we see in Grand Theft Auto Online. However, one thing that does bother me about the Infernus, and this seems to be a common trend with many of the other vehicles that were added within the last couple of updates, and that is the steering wheel placement. So the way the steering wheel works is it actually blocks the dials that you can see on your dashboard. I don't know why Rockstar did this. I don't know if they were like doing this on purpose, but when I'm driving in first person, I think the coolest part is seeing the dials move, whether it's the RPM or the miles per hour, and the fact that like 50% of it is blocked is kind of a bummer. So to me, that is a little bit unfortunate right there, that this amazing interior, and the interior really is amazing. There's like Pegasi stitching on not only the floorboard, but the headrest as well. I mean, it is a beautiful interior, but the fact that those awesome dials are completely blocked by the steering wheel is kind of a bummer, to say the least. So now what I want to do is talk to you guys about what the secondary and the trim color does. So obviously the secondary color is going to change some things on the exterior of the car, like bumpers and even skirts and even those like side little fin things that I think are pretty cool. It changes that, but the secondary color on the inside also changes the stitching, which I think is kind of nice. So we're flipping through the stitching right now, and you can see that it is getting changed colors based off of what we do on the secondary color. So I thought that that was actually pretty neat. And also the trim color as well. The trim color changes the interior, but it also changes two things on the steering wheel: the color ring that goes around the Pegasi logo and that stripe that goes along the top as well. So that's pretty cool, and that is a nice little feature of the secondary and trim color. Actually gives you a good bit of customization and modification that you can do to the car itself. Now, if we bring the vehicle out one more time, I opened up all the doors so you can see it for you guys. There's nothing in the trunk that is any significance. Nothing's hiding up in there. And the only other disappointing thing about this car is that you cannot change the color of the stock wheels because they are chrome. They are unable to take color. So unfortunately, you won't be able to change them. Those are beautiful stock wheels, but due to the fact that they're chrome, you won't be able to change them with the iFruit app when this vehicle is eventually added into Grand Theft Auto Online. All right, so that's the Infernus. Now let's move on to the other vehicle, the Turismo Classic. And the Turismo Classic also has an incredibly rare feature, and that is pop-up lights as well. Now, I don't know how to describe these pop-up lights, but they seem to go up less than the Turismo. It almost looks as if the vehicle is sad. I mean, look at it. The lights, like, they don't go up all that much. And I don't know if that's a feature of the F40 or the Testarossa or anything like that, but they're like kind of droopy eyes. They don't come up as much as the Infernus, but still they do, and nonetheless, it's just an absolutely beautiful, beautiful car right there. So I absolutely love those pop-up headlight features right there. If we move on to the interior, same thing. The steering wheel gets in the way of the dials, and to me, that's just a little bit unfortunate. You got this beautiful, simple F40 interior, yet it's blocked by the steering wheel. And I really don't like that. And I don't know why Rockstar decided to do this or made our character's eyesight look at the dials right where the steering wheel is. But to me, it's just a really unfortunate because you got such a beautiful interior. Part of it is blocked by the steering wheel. All right, if we move on to the Los Santos custom shop, one of the most interesting things is how the mirrors actually change. So the mirrors are affected by what you do to the hood. If you have a hood option without a stripe, the mirrors are going to take the color of the secondary color. However, if you have a hood option with a stripe, it's going to take the color option of the primary colors. You can see I'm flipping through them back right now. However, if you don't want a stripe, but you want your mirrors to be the same color as your primary color, all you have to do is match up your primary and your secondary, and that problem will be solved. You can see we're both rocking a Formula Red color right here, and then boom, problem is absolutely solved. Now, the only thing you can do on the interior is change the trim color. The primary and the secondary color do not have an impact on the inside of the car, and changing the trim color doesn't actually change all that much. The white stitching and the Grotti logo on the passenger side doesn't change. They are always going to be permanently white. So I don't know if that was intentionally done by Rockstar or if it was a mistake. I kind of wish we could change a little bit more like the stitching and that logo, but nonetheless, you can at least alter the inside, and I just added a white color to mine, and I do think it actually looks pretty nice. Now, if we bring this vehicle out on the exterior, there's actually some cool features about it. One of them is in the hood. So when you open up the hood, not only do you get a great view of the engine itself, but you also get these like two little supports that actually hold the hood up itself. Now, obviously, this has no impact on your car, but I did think this was pretty cool that the Turismo has these nice little supports that theoretically would hold the hood up from closing back down on the engine. So I thought that that was pretty awesome right there. And unfortunately, just like the Infernus, the stock wheels of the Turismo cannot be changed either. I don't know because if they're chrome or not, or if because that's the way Rockstar wanted to do it, but unfortunately, it cannot be changed. And if you're going to want to use the stock wheels of the Turismo, it's going to have to be locked to the default color. But overall, it's still an absolutely amazing vehicle. Way more positives than negatives here. And I just absolutely love these two cars. However, one thing I don't fully understand is why are they in the sports classic category? That was kind of the most confusing thing to me because the Infernus is based off of a 1990s Lamborghini. The Ocelot Penetrator, which is a supercar, is based off of a 1990s Jaguar. So why is that car a supercar, but these are sports classics? I really don't know. Maybe Rockstar just wanted to balance out the sports classic class or add some vehicles to that, or just keep the super class from being completely overwhelmed and overloaded. However, let's move on to the final vehicle we're going to be looking at today, and that is the Hijak Ruston. It is a sports car, and I'm not sure if people are excited for this one or disappointed in this one. It's kind of hard to tell, but one of the first few things I noticed is the steering wheel looks to be good in terms of not blocking the dials. It blocks a little bit of it, but not terrible. However, it clips through your character's legs so badly. Like 30% of the steering wheel is going through Michael's legs right now. So I don't know what the issue is with that. Again, I don't know if that's a design flaw by Rockstar or anything like that, but I think that's just really frustrating, especially if you wanted to drive this vehicle in first person to know that you're going to have all those little bugs and errors. Hopefully those can be fixed later on, but I still think that's kind of a bummer. There's a lot of things about this car you need to know are affected by the secondary color. You've got one bumper on the front. That's the Velocious one that is affected by the secondary color, and two on the back. That's the stock rear bumper and then the secondary diffuser. We're using an ultra blue right now so you guys can tell what the secondary color is pretty clearly. You've also got the inside of the car as well, the kind of roll cage on the inside as well as the floor. That is impacted by the secondary color. The roll cage that you do on the outside that goes above you, that is impacted by the secondary color. And also one of the spoilers on the back, the race wing, its little fins on the outside will pick up the secondary spoiler option as well. So I thought that that was pretty unique. So lots of little cool color options that you can do here. Also, by default, the stock wheels, the little ring in the center and the ring on the outside will change with the primary color. So you can see we're making those adjustments right now, and it's going from brown to red to orange, etc. So that's pretty cool. And one other thing you might not have known about the Hijak Ruston is it's not an electric car. A lot of people automatically assume by default that because it's Hijak, it's electric. It's actually not the case. It is a gasoline car, even though it is Hijak Hijack. So I thought that that was pretty unique. And one last thing about the Ruston that is actually very positive is you can change the color of the stock wheels. So when this is added into online through the iFruit app, you'll be able to change the color of the stock wheels, and the ring around the outside will still remain the same color as the primary, which is super cool, which will lead to some pretty epic combinations here. For me, I just tried to kind of match the blue, so we had a yellow and blue theme going on, but I still think that actually looks really, really awesome. So I'm totally glad that Rockstar are going to allow us to change the primary and the secondary color of not only the Ruston, but also on the wheels too. So that right there is a huge bonus for me. But anyways, that's all the information that I'm going to be talking about for you guys in this video today. Some things you might not have known, including some secret and hidden details and features of the 3 brand new cars, the Infernus Classic, Turismo Classic, and Hijak Ruston, which should be set to release in Grand Theft Auto Online, hopefully sometime soon. Let me know in the comment section down below which one of these are you most hyped for, Infernus, Turismo, or Hijak Ruston. Let me know your thoughts, opinions, and more down there. If you did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.